Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Club Sapphire, the home of the Merimbula Dolphins. We're up to the State Junior Championships, and we've got girls round 2 about to get underway. We have Tiffanee Wicks and Mackenzie Wicks of Raymond Terrace. They're taking on Mia Bowman of Coonabarabran and Shakiya Murray of Griffith Ex-Services. We've got Zoe and Chelsea going to join us in guest commentary today, the experts on tap.
Thank you for having us.
So we're just waiting for the hooter to start. We have a 1 hour 45 time limit, 18 ends maximum. Once the last rink has played their last bowl of trial ends, which I think is just happening now, Nick's grabbed the hooter. He'll give it a good squeeze. It'll go hoot, just like that, and we'll be underway. Nice loud hoot, that one. No one can be under any illusions.
Yeah, definitely.
And the amusing thing is, if you get someone to blow it and they do it a metre or two behind Lee and he's not aware of it, he jumps about 6 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Which happened at Dubbo in the All Abilities last year. All right, so we're a long way up the green.
You're with a very good start.
Yeah, definitely.
Tiffanee with a good reply.
So the results from round 1 are now being added to BowlsLink. So results.bowlslink.com.au. Tiffanee and Mackenzie on the wrong end of the scoreboard land against Sophie Payne and Annabelle Teague in the first round. And Mia and Shakiya, they had the bye, section of 3. So both teams will be searching for a victory here. The girls' pairs has 5 sections. So you'll be looking for 5 section winners plus the next best 3 to go through to the quarterfinals.
Very good correction from Tiffanee there.
And all sections have 3 teams. So getting that one win is very, very important.
Yep.
So for the Wicks sisters, no win. You're not going to qualify. Zoe, fresh from not playing yesterday, courtesy of a first ever Grade 1 Open State Pennant Finals for Windang.
Yep.
That's all we're going to mention about Illawarra Finals now, because my team went crashing out yesterday without me.
Oh, really?
They went crashing out with me on Saturday, so that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's another good effort. Just needed to sneak around that one. So you guys are having a little sit down because you had a big win in your first game as well.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Shaq's coming close.
Yeah, great ball.
All right, what's she going to be playing? What's she looking for? Show us how good you are. Keep calling it.
Yeah.
That was not our hooter. That's somebody blowing a horn in the car park.
She looks to be coming up quick. Might get a result. She did.
Shakiya now down.
She looks to be fairly close, just depends on the weight.
Not quite sent it. Well, basically a free kick here. Really want to make this one count.
Yep. Very good ball.
2 to start. There on the top. Press the right button.
He's coming up with a good track. Just might blow up short.
All right, just have a look down that camera and wave hello to everybody. Little red light says it's live. Now I've had my play with my camera. I'll put it back where it's supposed to be pointing.
Very good correction from Tiffanee there.
Leah just wants this one to run out, but she's just dropped it short as well. How did you find the speed of the... Well, you're on the other green there, but I think they're very, very similar.
Yes. The pace isn't too bad.
Looks to be a fairly kind sort of line as well.
Yes, it is. It's got a very nice turn to it as well. Mia's got a bit more weight on this.
Down into the area.
Good shot from Mia there, good correction.
So that one again on replay. Just comes down, gets a little piece of the jack. Shakiya was wheeling it in. Grabs the shot. Because Mia and Shakiya, composite team. If you put your own entry in, you had to be from the same region. But we did take single entries, and if we were able to make teams from the same region, that was done. But Mia from Coonabarabran, which is Midwest. Shakiya from Riverina Murray. And yourselves from two different regions as well, Zoe
Yes,
and
we are.
Chelsea.
Yep.
The whole idea is that we get people out on the green playing.
Yes, 100%.
Whoever gets to win, that's a bonus.
Yep.
And the state junior committee here casting an eye over proceedings with a view to selecting the under-18 squads, building towards the Interstate Test Series, the Queensland Victoria Series in July, and then the Nationals in October.
Is it in October or November? Because I heard how it's changed the date.
It's a little bit later. I think it is in November.
Yeah.
All the way to Tasmania.
Should be nice down there.
November might be a bit nicer than October.
Maybe.
Bit cool. Just a little bit through. So we're here at Club Sapphire.
Shakiya's probably just looking to draw around that front purple one.
Yeah, she had the line before, just taking that weight off.
Yeah. Seems to be on a fair track. Might get under. I just got unlucky. So that is one to Mia and Shakiya.
Well, let's try pressing the button once. Number 1. We're going to go the shorter length coming this direction again. Slightly further up than previous end that jack.
That's a good start there from Mia.
About 40 centimetres or so short. Does leave a little bit of room.
It's also not a bad start from Tiffanee. Good backward. He's also got a good bowl, putting a backward in.
They've definitely found their lines pretty early on.
Yeah, that's good. This looks like a good bowl. Just got a bit unlucky.
They are a little speedy.
Really good weight from Tiffanee, just hanging out a bit.
Good news for Tiffanee and Mackenzie is their first game was a loss by only 4, so if they can record a victory here, they'd be in with a good show of being one of the 3 best seconds with 5 sections.
Yep.
And you guys did a little favour there with a fairly hefty win in the first round.
Yeah. Let's hope we can keep that streak up.
Now, do you think it's an advantage to play back to back, or to have the bye in the middle and have a little rest, a reset?
That's actually a good question. I guess if you are back to back, you still have a rhythm of like bowls, and if the other team you versed had the bye first, you've still got that rhythm going of bowling well. So
Yeah, I agree with that.
but then again, having a break still is okay, because then you can re-energize yourself as well.
I know that a lot of people say that having that lunch break or something throws them off,
Yeah, yes.
but just depends on the person.
Yeah.
In the section of 3, there is a few that have the theory they'd rather have the bye first round
Yeah.
and then play consecutive games because you know what you need to do.
Yeah.
There is also the theory that having the bye, you come into that second game refreshed, slightly relaxed.
Yeah.
Whereas the other team has, in this comp particularly, a very short turnaround time with a change of green, change of scenery. You've got to then get back into that mental condition of starting again.
Yeah.
So I think there is definitely no correct answer to that question.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's just whatever people prefer.
Whatever you make the best of.
Yes.
I know a 40-minute break is not good for me. It's also the case when sometimes you're playing singles games, you get one done quickly, you turn around, sit, wait, while the other game gets a one-shot difference and goes an hour and a half longer than yours.
Yeah.
Is it an advantage or not? There is no answer.
No.
Possibly.
Oh, Mackenzie's bowl just running a little bit through there.
2. Back team. Well, the players are doing our friends at Drake's Pride a good service by holding the mat up with the logo facing towards the camera. So we do a little bit of work with Drake's Pride. And whenever we do want some supplies, they look after us. So
Yeah, it's good.
I'm not... Give us a good price. So it's not a shameless plug for nothing. On the out. First bowl's been short a few times. Probably just needs to concentrate on giving it a little bit of a push.
I guess people tend to usually have that. Maybe their first one's a bit short and then they correct on their second.
I say you just get on the mat, play it with confidence. If you finish a yard behind,
That's still a good
that's
score.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, got stuff for the skip to work with.
Yes, 100%.
Well, I think we went the entire 3 weeks of the state championship seeing one jack bounce forward.
Really?
It doesn't happen often.
No. It was a fairly critical one that did bounce forward, and we won't ask Michael Wilkes about it because he was on the wrong end of the bounce. They had everything else covered.
Yeah.
It was in the final of the men's state pairs.
Very good correction from Maya there.
Yep. Excellent delivery. Just in behind Jack High.
Very good bowl there from Tiffanee, but not pushing it out enough.
Just need to get that one right in the middle to get
Yeah.
the ideal result. That one to run on a little bit more. been just a tad short, even if it didn't get the crash on the short bowl.
Very good ball from Mackenzie there. Possibly drawing shot.
Yeah, very close to it. Camera angles can be rather deceptive at times. But playing pretty well.
Shakiya's just getting around those front ones, but just ran through a bit. Very good ball from Mackenzie there.
Shakiya forehand draw.
Definitely looking to get to those back purple ones. If not, she's a bit through and setting the back pink ones. It's a good try. Could be in for shot. Mackenzie would probably be looking to get a trail for 4, maybe 5.
I've got the line for the trail, just needed to give that one a little bit more speed. And one of me Bowman's taken out, it's 2 taken out. And that's it, 2 more to Bowman and Murray. They get to a 5-2 lead. Now, if you just noticed your headsets get a little louder, that they did. I just turned the gains back up.
Yeah.
Just the music was on in the background, which can cause us copyright issues at times. So I turned our gain right down. They get a bit funny about owning the rights to music.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
We do trust you're enjoying our broadcast on the Bowls New South Wales YouTube channel. If you are enjoying and don't want to miss any of the action, don't forget to subscribe, like, get notifications, all that sort of thing. You'll be able to pick up 4 days of action here from Club Sapphire Merimbula for the State Junior Championships, and we've got a very full program over 4 days. Of course, a little bit shorter than we were last year and will be next year, just with Easter and Anzac Day cutting into the school holidays. Haven't got a lot of choice there. But a week after Anzac Day, you'll also pick up on... We do have a break over Easter, but after Anzac Day, Platinum resumes for the 2 days of the weekend, and then we launch into Champion of Champions pairs for 5 days at Club Marylands. Fairly busy period of the year, bowls-wise. Players will now be getting used to the conditions under here. If you've not played on a covered green before, the sounds are a bit different, the light's a bit different.
Even weather conditions, like the wind and all that, plays different.
Yeah, well, I think the wind might come through and not affect the green as much, simply because there's enough of a screen around the green that more comes through above sort of waist height. Little chip on the jack there, but Mia's still holding. Conditions are a bit overcast and it is a little bit smoky with the preventative burning that's happening.
Yes, it is. Shakiya's taking her time, thinking about the shot. Looks like it's on a good track. That's a good shot.
Yeah, nice ball there.
And we see that the 1 hour 45 is pretty tight to get your 18 ends in. We are getting through 4 games today, so a fairly heavy schedule. I think we do have a lunch break after game 2. Great line again from Shakiya. Just been a little bit cautious with the weight.
Those back 2 red balls looking very vulnerable for Shakiya. Probably looking to get the trail.
Opted to go backhand. Last bowl of Mackenzie's probably just looks like it's in the way.
She's played this well.
Draw another shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, beautiful ball.
It's 3 at the moment, I think. So Mackenzie's probably best option just to follow her down there. Looks like a bit of traffic on the forehand. A very short bowl will also look rather large in the eye, is her problem.
Yeah.
Would be a chance to play big weight underneath to try and disturb something, but you could quite easily just get one bowl clean or even get the gap and get nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, even just sitting inside Shakiya's last to narrow it down.
A big chance to draw a shot with his line.
It is pretty close, just depends on the way now.
Yeah, good track.
It's a good shot from Mackenzie there.
Yeah, great bowl there.
Big turnaround.
Picked up the shot.
Oh, 5-3 in favour of Shakiya and Leah. That's what they say on the scoreboard as well.
Tiffanee just running a little bit through.
Mia, little short there. They've just seen first bowl go through and been a little tentative because of that. big Champion of Champions coming up, of course, is the Champion of Champion pairs. Still got your chance to get your singles entry in. We've got another 9 days. That closes on the 23rd of April. Of course, the winner of that singles Champion of Champions will go on to represent New South Wales in the Nationals in Tasmania and win a chance to play for the World Champion of Champions singles.
Mia had the right line, just pulling off a little bit short.
Well, a little bit after the first one in the ditch, the rest are a little bit short. And here's Raymond Terrace team holding the advantage at present. Well, no, there is not a speed hump there. The players just haven't quite got the speed they need.
Shakiya looks to be on a good track, just running through a little bit.
Good opening bowl though, just a metre and a half or so.
Guy looks to drop the weight. Might have snuck in for shot. That's a good shot.
Just needs to get around that last Shakiya Murray bowl. Might be good enough underneath.
Back door.
Well, 60 centimetres on a last bowl should just about be a toucher. Slightly under. No clear indication.
I think Mia's just pinched a bowl from the other rink, actually.
Oh, she has. Whoops.
It's hard when they're sitting on that sideline there.
Let's just hope that bowl was a dead bowl and not an alive bowl.
Well, here's a question for you girls. Do you know how to handle that?
Oh, my mind just immediately went to calling the umpire and asking what the umpire thinks.
That's the best way to handle it if you're not sure. It's actually a displacement by a neutral object or person. And the players on the next rink would have to agree on the placement of that bowl.
Yeah.
Failing agreement, the end would be replayed.
I just wonder when they're going to notice.
Yeah, me too.
Good lead bowls from Mia there.
funny dream. We could probably drag the YouTube feed up and drag it back to rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Mia's
Excellent.
just noticed actually. She put it to the side a little bit.
I don't think it was in the count next door anyway. Jack is still on the centre line. Tiffanee looking to add another shot. Just runs past in good home.
Yes.
Good effort from Shakiya, just slightly short, but it's another second wood. Needs to be a little cautious there. Mackenzie doesn't want to push that shot bowl onto the jack. That's exactly what Shakiya would like to do here. Get a piece enough to send it out the side and just kick that jack back a little.
She seemed to add a bit of extra weight, just
Yeah.
pinching the line a bit.
Fairly good weight for that. Chip that bowl out, it's big. Don't really want to put it too far to the rear. As Mackenzie, I think she needs to be 30 centimetres to a metre behind.
Yeah, definitely looking to.
Oh, that's another counter. That's pretty good.
Shakiya looks to be wider on this bowl.
Not a bad effort. Just in behind. There might be two to the Raymond Terrace pair. Nice backhand draw. Just beat her own. Doesn't need to do anything outrageous. Came in brilliantly.
Yeah, beautiful ball.
Shots.
Picks up 3.
Gets them back into the lead.
Time game. Can't pick a mat up first. Put it down. Let your opponent kick them back. And then join in. And despite no longer being on the state junior committee, our Hall of Fame member Sharon Renshaw still here, lending a hand.
Supporting the Merimbula juniors.
Been a stalwart of the junior setup for a number of years, as Shaz. Former New South Wales representative, former Australian representative. And did you know she's an ice hockey coach as well?
No, I didn't
Sorry,
know
an
that.
ice skating coach.
Oh, wow.
Has coached a number of Very successful athletes.
Good on her.
Oh, let's try pressing merge again.
Two good lead bowls from Tiffanee there.
Yeah, decent effort, just needed another metre or so. Well, as we cross over, Raymond Terrace pair holding shot. 7 ends completed, 6 shots apiece. Mackenzie knows it's not quite what she was after. Has got the grass line absolutely perfect, but forgot to send it.
Shakiya looks like on a nice line here. Just depends on the pace. Just pulling up.
Just wonder if the players have settled into the rhythm a bit. Just think the green's a bit faster than it is. Sometimes you find that people think the green is a little quicker than they were expecting to start with, but they cope with it for a few ends and then start to get a little gentle in the delivery.
Yeah.
I remember Steve Glasson running a coaching session with the under-18 state squads. And he said, believe what happens. See what your bowl does and believe what it has happened.
Yeah.
And then you correct with your next one. Just got the glance on it then. If she got that one right in the middle, it would have turned it up for shot. As it is, she's just run through. It's still possibly one to Raymond Terrace. Certainly looks like it on camera. Although we have said that camera view, a little bit deceptive at times.
Mackenzie on the nice line, just the weight. Might be a guide for Shaq. Oh, she's swapping over. Probably looking to promote her own. If not, she gets the inside of the pink.
Yeah, look, both of those turn or run off them, but got to be through them to do it.
Yeah.
That is one to the Terrace girls. One, not two. I think I bumped the button twice then. So it's 8 ends, 7-6. Jack rolled into the ditch. Good view of the facility here at Club Sapphire. Jack roll. Oh, could be a bit on the short side, so they're taking it back to the 2 metre mark.
Which could be a little bit intimidating long ends.
Well, they could have picked the mat up and moved it. Didn't. So the jack is improperly rolled once by each team. The team who is to play first gets to choose where to put the mat, and the jack is placed at the 2 metre mark. And you'll notice I call it at the 2 metre mark, not on. There's a very good reason for that. The jack should be sitting so that the nearest part to the mat is actually sitting on that tee mark, at the tee mark, I should say,
Yeah.
not bang in the middle of it. You see that one, you can see the jack is actually just sitting behind the tee, what should be.
Very good correction
Yeah,
from
great ball here.
Tiffanee.
That mark should be 2 metres away from the edge of the ditch. And the minimum distance from the mat line to the jack should be 21 metres. The 21 metre line from the front of the mat at minimum point, which is 23 metres from the ditch.
Yep.
So the jack should sit beyond that 21 metres. Just slightly under the line, but we've been close to another counter. Chance here. Maybe that just needs to reach. It's becoming congested though. Does not want to push that over. Oh, that will look very ugly from the mat end.
Might have blocked that line up for Shakiya now to play to look to sit the ball through.
I think there is still room around the shorter bowl. But it does make it that little more difficult looking. For Mackenzie though, play with confidence around that bowl. Try and get another one there or thereabouts without sitting jack high to make a shelf.
Seems to be on a nice line, just pulling up.
Yeah, it is significantly longer than they have been playing.
Yes.
Well, Shakiya's brave enough. She can go fairly quick on the forehand, looking to come through that little port.
Looks as though she's thinking about it.
Not going crazy big weight because you still want it to swing back. Ideally, you're going to get the bowl.
She might be backing herself on the draw.
There is a significant amount of room there. Mackenzie can shut down any thoughts Shakiya has of ripping out that pink bowl by putting another one in. Yeah, it's a good bowl. Very good bowl. Well, Shakiya's got 2 left. This is the bowl to try something. Has to give it a chance to get there.
She's definitely added a bit more weight to it. Just looking to miss that front ping pong. Just got a bit unlucky.
Well, pushed it right in. That's very unlucky. Mackenzie just needs to get around Shakiya's bowl. Very similar to last effort. She'll be holding 4.
Definitely puts the pressure more on Shakiya to draw the shot now.
Got to miss Shakiya's bowl. Well, very well done. Holding 4.
Even if Shakiya plays that same line, promotes her own. If not, she's a bit under, sits the purple or around it and inside the pink. So there's lots of chances for her.
We were live for possibly about 6 minutes before the actual start time, so we're probably around the 50-minute mark into the game. Around halfway in time.
Shakiya definitely can't be short playing this. She's on a fair track. Just got a rub of her own.
Well, that is still a very good bowl.
Possibly third shot.
Yeah, definitely worth a measure.
Still is the 3 though.
Just got out the 1. Doesn't do as much damage, but there still is a difference of 4.
We'll take them back to a net 0, I think, which may well be enough to get you through.
Yeah.
Just repeating, in the girls' pairs, 5 sections. The 5 section winners do go through.
Beautiful start.
And the next best 3 second places. You have to finish second in the section to go through. The 3 best second places will qualify as well for the quarterfinals this evening.
It's a very good event, state junior champs, and it's good they let everyone enter. It's good all the juniors get together and play together.
Yeah, definitely good experiences for everyone.
It's good meeting new people as well.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely a lot more new juniors and upcomers than last year, which is really good to see.
Also means that we're not potentially missing out on the second best player in the state. Because of you qualifying through your region, you could be the second best player in the state.
Yeah.
And be pipped by 1 shot by the best player in the state who's in your region.
Yeah.
And we've seen Jacob Martin playing absolutely sensational. That if we was just running qualifying for one boys singles only, for example, as we used to do, Timmy Thorney might beat him by one and he wouldn't be seen. Sorry, just went to chase somebody away who had decided to light up near the games. You cannot smoke within 10 metres of a under 18 sporting event. And they're pretty strict on it.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, I hadn't pressed the button, so you missed out on a bit of action. And it was a Raymond Terrace pair just getting the edge at the moment. (10-6). We have 9 ends to go, maximum.
Shakiya should be looking to either play the shot or get behind, so then on the last one she might have something behind to maybe play right up to it.
So while you may need to be trying to get shot with every bowl, in this case I think that's an excellent delivery because very difficult to get shot with that bowl, but now still needs to play an absolute cracker to get it, but the danger is now Mackenzie could be drawing for 3.
She blocks,
even 4.
might have blocked that hole up for Shakiya to play the shot now.
It's a very tight hole anyway. Might be better off just to take a medicine and draw a second shot here.
Yeah. Just cutting the wire, but might get through enough.
Well, a little bit of good fortune,
Yeah.
but just stretches the lead out to 5 shots. Matt, almost exactly the same position as it was last time we played from this end.
Just shortened up about a metre or 2.
Well, that's a pretty good start from me. I've been short a few times. That one's a metre and a bit past, but can be useful there. So round 3 due to be underway at 1:30 p.m.
Do you happen to know what food they'd be serving, or would we have to get our own food?
I honestly have no idea. I haven't been planning that far ahead.
Fair enough.
Just come off 3 weeks in Bowman, is that it?
Yeah. That's reasonable.
But we can confirm that our 1:30 game Look at the defending champions on in the boys' pairs. Cooper Appleby and Xander Weber. And they'll be taking on the locals. Sam Sanderson and Daniel Smith from Merimbula. That's our 1:30 game. And our 3:30 game today is the girls' quarter-final. Oh, I told you, Fib, we've actually got a 6 o'clock game on tonight as well.
Oh.
Today's the 14th, yes.
It's always nice having night games. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't mind having.
Yeah, I do
a
enjoy a
game.
night game.
Especially at Warilla as well, because you can see, like with the massive window they have near the indoor as well. Just knowing it's dark outside and the lights are shining down. It's a good vibe.
Yeah.
I could imagine the same thing for here.
A great ball from Mackenzie, just turning the tide in their favour. Mia had probably 2, maybe even 3 there before that. The third one probably a little distant, but so Shakiya needs to just play with confidence down to this bowl. Got a very good second, if not the shot, but I think it's second. And Mackenzie, you're leading by 4, 5. Put another one in. A little bit short. Shakiya, pick your hand. She's got to be playing attacking with this, I think. Oh, it's going to crash. That makes her forehand a little more difficult. Tiffanee, well, it's her own bowl on the way in. Needs to be past it well and truly. Really needs another one in the head, even up to a metre behind. Just got spooked by that bowl being there.
Well, it wasn't too bad.
There's an attacking option here for Shakiya. It doesn't matter what hand, but needs to be at that bowl. Get it and move the jack back 2 feet without the bowl following. You're going to be holding 4. Needs shots. Trail even. Hasn't given it a chance though. Got to be up. Well, I think if she watches this stream back, she'll be looking at that and going, oh, yep, I should have been up and at that one. Give myself the big chance.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Perhaps just a little bit of inexperience, and it depends on who you play with, whether or not they have that attacking mindset or not.
Yeah.
A lot of players do play a lot of bowls where it's not just draw one. That's a loud pupper.
It's not a bad start from Tiffanee there. Weight's really good, just got in the line a bit.
Oh, Mia, just a little bit short with that opening bowl again. Good bowl from Tiffanee again. It's just a bit through, but giving herself a chance.
Have you got any live streams coming up, Zoe?
Not that I know of, no.
Okay.
Is that a good thing or not a good thing?
Either or. I actually don't mind being on the live stream, but not being on the live stream means I don't have as much pressure to bowl well, I guess.
Very cool. Lucky enough that every game I've had on the live stream's been on this side of the camera. Apart from officiating. It does put you under pressure with officiating as well.
Yeah.
As a marker, don't stand on the centre line, don't get in the way. Signal the right thing,
Yes.
be quick, be accurate. Best place in the house to watch a game of bowls from. Men's state singles final one year. A World Indoor Championship final. And a World Champions final. Tell you what, it's great fun. First stage, if you'd like to do that, is to become an accredited official. And you can find that information under Get Involved, Umpiring on the Bowls New South Wales website. And then the second stage, after you've been an umpire for a while, is to become accredited as an international technical official. I don't think the exam's that hard, but
I guess it's all based on knowledge.
you deal with it all the time, you tend to absorb it.
Shakiya's just looking to beat her last.
And I have been a national umpire for just under 40 years, so a little bit scary. Well, Shakiya's not a bad home there. She is holding one with the front one. Does need to make a few shots though. They've got a few ends left. 6 more after this one. Not sure they'll have time to get all 6 of those in. I'm guessing we're around 35 to 38 minutes left. Has she snuck in for another? Probably not. I think it's just the one. Do like that at our Open State Championships we now have 2 divisions for the singles. We have under 15 and under 18. That's what we'll launch into tomorrow. Under 15 boys and girls playing at Tarthra tomorrow in their sectional play and first round of knockouts. And both under 18s will be here at Merimbula, that's Club Sapphire. Well, here's one to Raymond Terrace. I did say the camera's deceptive. So you're both here in the singles tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes, in the singles.
Both in the under 18, so we'll be here.
Yeah.
I also really like that we now have a boys pairs and a girls pairs.
Yeah.
I think it gives both the chance to shine.
Did it used to be combined?
Yep, up until 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So last year was our first direct entry where we introduced both categories.
Yep.
And the boys tended to get just a bit more opportunity at club level because they were playing in men's pennants and more events on the weekend aimed at the males.
Yeah.
So it's great to see the girls getting more and more opportunities.
It's also good they have under 15 singles, just so the younger bowlers have a chance.
Well, you tend to find that our state players are the sort of 16, 17, 18. The odd exception comes along occasionally, but they've been playing longer, got more experience, got more practice.
Yep, 100%.
Don't get many people winning 2 or 3 events in a row. Timmy's probably a freak, got the chance to win the 3rd one this year. There has only been one player previously won 3 state junior singles championships in consecutive years. That was a little while ago now. It was Cameron Curtis in 86, 87, 88. Cameron won the state junior pairs in 87 and 88 as well. Simon Mackenzie couldn't win the 4s because it didn't happen then. Even Aaron Sheriff didn't win 3 in a row. He had a little bit of competition then from one certain Brodie Pittam.
Did they only have like singles and pairs back then, or?
Aaron could have played. Aaron played in the 4s as well.
Okay.
The 4s started in after 88.
Yeah, okay.
A few years after, I think. Certainly in by 95. Because Cooper Appleby's dad won the 4s in about 1995.
Yeah.
Jamie Reynolds, he won the state junior singles in 96.
Yeah.
Showing his age now.
And he also came home from Ballina with the all abilities, was it? The singles?
Yes, I did see that actually.
He did. Had to put up with calling his game as well. Gee.
Shakiya just had the right weight there. Just a bit wide though.
Very well bowled by Mackenzie. That'll be maybe 3.
Shakiya's not liking it.
She knows she's quick and wide. Oh, not quick at all, just wide.
Could be enough for
Oh, it's-
2nd or 3rd.
It's at least 3rd. Yeah, close to 2nd now. Well, Mackenzie needs to be positive for this one. Slightly over the draw. Sit that last Shakiya Murray bowl. Contact on her own is all right. Sneaks inside and just tickles that jack around the corner.
Yeah.
Hides it away from Shakiya.
Shakiya does have the 2 backward though.
Shakiya can actually play a little bit of aggression. At this point, it's probably worth doing. Try and trail that jack back for 3.
Definitely not as wide. She's on a good track here.
But hasn't sent it. It'll be 1, possibly 2. I think it's only the one. Looking at that measure going in. That one just continues the march for the Wicks sisters from Raymond, Terrace. Hope they're sisters, not cousins, because I've just said it.
Yeah, definitely sisters.
We did have something I didn't think I'd ever see in the men's senior pairs. Father and son playing.
Yes, I think I heard about that.
So father and son champions, Charlestown.
I do believe, I could be wrong, I'm sorry if I am, Charlotte Heyman is cousins with these two girls.
Well, there you go. So we have had a father and son win a state championship before. Silver Fox and Birdie. And I'll decode that for those who aren't in the know. That's Brett Dupre, along with Mick. They won the state triples quite a few years ago now. Teamed with Carlos Hernandez when they were at Albion Park.
It's a good start from Tiffanee there.
And Mick Anderson, his dad from Byron Bay, they won the state club champion pairs one year. And probably might be some others. Kim and Clary Jakes certainly did very well in the championship pairs.
Yeah.
And I do know the first ever state junior singles championship was run independently of the pairs. Was an open entry event held in Sydney. Sectional play of 21 up in a day. Section winners went into the knockout. Paul Weshy was at Swansea at the time, won the final, beat Kevin Walsh. And the semi-finalists, Freddie Ayub, now the president of Mount Lewis, a bloke by the name of Rob Montorti. And if anybody knows what happened to Rob, please tell me. Played at multiple venues. One of them was Mount Lewis, I know, because that's where I played.
Shakiya and me are definitely be looking to at least get maybe one or two to keep them back up and going.
Yep, and if you're looking for the progress scores, apologies for that at the moment. Our Google Sheets is not cooperating. It's giving us an error of too many requests, which is a different one from what we encountered the first time I solved it. I think I'm going to have to go back and do some work on that sheet. Hopefully have that fixed for this afternoon's game. Nick Hind will be bringing you 2 games this afternoon, and then we might toss a coin who drives the computer for the final game of the day.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think Shakia's holding 1. Mia Bowman's bowl looks closer on camera and on live view.
If she does push that pink one through enough, it might bring in her side one, but she's just pulled up short.
Well, they've got third and fourth at the moment, so Mackenzie needs to come in, but Shakiya hasn't shown any inclination to play an aggressive shot, nor the draw.
That pink bowl is looking vulnerable.
I think the backhand with 2 yards away, give that one a nice little nudge back towards the ditch. You make 4, all of a sudden you're only 4 shots behind.
Yeah.
Need to really turn this around. You're running out of time as well as ends.
She's definitely not going to be short.
Not quite attacking. May have nudged it in for shot. I would be chucking a tape on that.
Yeah.
Another tip when you're measuring, you don't need to be that accurate to start with. So pop your measure down just off the jack, get it out close to the bowl, go round.
Yes,
That'll give you a good indication.
I did hear about that, actually.
And then if it is tight, then just get it right exact on the bowl that you're going to second.
Yep.
Then go back. Here's one to Shakiya. You see some people and they spend 2 or 3 minutes getting it exact on their first pile. They go around this
Yeah, just
10 centimetres difference. It's
Yeah.
like you just be quick,
Especially in a timed game.
especially in a timed game. So we've played 14 ends. Our total time that we've been live so far is 1 hour 28 and 14. However, we need to add about 5 minutes on because we went live before the hooter. It could be 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not 100% certain how long we were live before the hooter went off.
Yeah. It's a good backward bowl from there. Could be easy.
About 25 or so minutes to go. Players will get approximately 10-minute warning before Nick comes out with Hootie McHootface. Does make a very nice loud hoot, that
Yes, indeed.
very simple little hooter.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
No.
It is just a sports ball pump with a hooter attachment.
Oh. Okay. That's a good correction from me there.
Very good. They need shots. Coonabarabran's one of those places that's very difficult to type because you seem to be going back to the A all the time. Fortunately now our system just get to copy it all the time. So if you have just joined us, you're watching the 24-25 Bowls New South Wales State Junior Championships. We're coming to you live from Club Sapphire, home of the Merimbula Dolphins. Very big thank you to Club Sapphire for their partnership with Bowls New South Wales to present this year's State Junior Championships. It's round 2 of the pairs. We're featuring the girls pairs match. It's Tiffanee and Mackenzie Wicks, both of Raymond Terrace, and they're up against Mia Bowman of Coonabarabran and Shakiya Murray of Griffith Services. We've got probably 20 minutes or so left of this match. It is timed 1 hour 45 or 18 ends, whichever comes first. At the expiration of our 1 hour 45, a hooter will sound. Any end in progress will be completed, but no further ends commenced after that time expiration signal is given. And if the jack is propelled out of bounds, set in motion due to play, and goes out the side boundaries or over the bank or rebounds to a distance of less than 18 metres, the end shall not be dead but respotted at the tee. And quoting that's probably why Junior always called me the rules nerd. Mackenzie very close to shot with her her first bowl, second one a bit short. Shakiya's last effort on this head.
Definitely be looking to be a bit more confident.
Well, I reckon she needs to play to try and sit that bowl through.
Yeah.
She's got a bit more intent than she's shown previously. And, she's unlucky. That's an excellent effort.
Yeah.
Well, showed some intent, just didn't quite pay off.
Yeah, the right idea.
Got that one through properly. She might have been holding as many as 3, but just got it slightly on the edge. Mackenzie, she's not quite made that one through. There'll be one more to the Terrace girls, and they're just marching towards a victory now. Big thing for Mia and Shakiya now is try and just win a few ends in a row. You might not get the 8 shots you need to record a victory, but you may well put yourself in a position to be able to qualify for the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Even if you're down, just making sure to keep the scores close and not have a big difference.
So you go into the sectional play knowing all you need to do is get to the finals, because we basically start a whole new competition then. It's a knockout.
So to get next best, is it second in the section or just...
No, you've got to be second in the section.
Yeah.
And look, effectively I think you're going to have to be second in the section anyway. Although one win in some sections may put you third.
Yeah.
But the 3 best placed second, 3 highest stats second place will go through. So that's on points, and then margin, and then shots conceded.
Yeah.
Which effectively is percentage on bowls league. I don't know if we had any draws in the first round, but a win and a draw would almost certainly put you through. I say almost because it's not going to happen. You could have had 4 sections with a win and a draw.
Yeah. Tiffanee might have just rolled in for shot there. Mia wasting no time, already delivering no bowl.
I'm just wondering if the milkshake bar that they said they were going to set up here at Merimbula has sold 400 milkshakes already.
Yeah. They are pretty popular with the juniors.
It's almost like if there's an option on lunch, one of them's chicken schnitzel and one of them's fish, there'll be 68 schnitzels and 2 fish.
Yeah.
And 2 fish are probably people who ticked the wrong box.
Schnitzel does seem to be fairly popular as like a lunch meal.
I'd love to give you progress scores, and I might actually be able to give you some. I'll just check whether they've been completed in for us. They have. I'll just go through what I can in the boys' pairs for the first 4 games. It's Rich and Allen 16-13 over Bastolian Potts after 9. Timmy Thorning with Jacob Martin 24-5 over Braden Tate, Oscar Hyde after 11. Osman and Anderson 18 lead Lacey and Thompson 6 after 11. Fleetner and Dart 12 lead Jedrzak and Rich 8 after 11. And then we go to the girls' pairs for the while. It's Fleming and Bunn 13, Cricks Glyderson 2-7 after 11. The Winter girls 19, Misterman and the Henchachone. Sorry if that's not said right. 19-5 after 11. Jasmine Smith, Chanel Chakooch trailing 3-13 to Lily Perk and whichever bun it is, sister, 13-3 after 11. 7-6 Powell and Fuller lead. Fuller and Fuller, sorry. 7-6 after 11 lead Powell and Slatney. Rorig and Altman 10 lead Allen and Allen 7 after 11. We go back to the boys' pairs now. Cooper and Xander, Chloe, they're leading 27-2 after 13 ends over Matheson and Henchachone. Drysdale and Van Pruyen 20 lead Gersbach and Jeffrey 10 after 15. That's 13 all. Fanning and Barclay, Crampton and Conroy after 11 ends, very close. And the 2 Morans, good lead 27-6 over Shepherd and McCudden after 13. Hopefully, I'll be able to press the right buttons and have all those back on your screen for this afternoon's game. So Shakiya trying to draw another one in. Very close. Is it 2? Chuck a tape on if you're not sure. Be quick.
Yes.
Starting to run short of time. They decided it was just the 2.
Those girls will definitely be looking to get at least 3, maybe a 4 on either of these 2 ends that they have left.
Well, we have maybe 13 minutes remaining. Give or take a minute or 2. I haven't seen Nick wandering around to give a 10-minute warning, but that doesn't mean anything. It means I wasn't looking. So we do have a little break for the players to have some lunch following this game, and then we'll be back with the girls' pairs round 3. I think it is. Just double check. Round 3. That's boys' pairs round 3. Because we're on the girls' pairs now. So Chloe was asking, your brother's on the next game. It's Cooper Appleby and Xander Weber, defending champions. They'll be taking on Sam Sanderson and Daniel Smith of Merimbula. That's our 1:30 PM game. After that, we'll be on at 3:30 with girls' quarterfinal. And that looks like the top section. So, girls, that could be you.
Hopefully.
And then we've got one more game today. Boys semi, bottom half of the draw. Well, Mia's got a couple there at the moment.
Tiffanee might have drawn the shot.
We played 16 in, so we might just get our 18th started in time. Our stream has been live for 1 hour and 42 minutes. I reckon there's another 5 on top of that because we did start our stream before the start signal. So we should get our last end in before Nick comes out with Hootie McHootface.
Shakiya just pulling up there, but had the right line. She tries that jack back for 3. That would be ideal for them.
Oh, just a little bit shy. From Mackenzie. Shakiya. She's going to play the forehand. Well, she's looking for that pink bowl. That's probably not a bad option in some ways. Tiffanee's just going to be slightly on the centre line in the way. Well, it's not a bad home at all. I would be telling Mackenzie to swap over to the other hand and play through your own bowl. You get coverage there. This hand, you can get it wrong. Trail the jack back to the others. Does not want contact with this.
Close for throwing another let's.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she's played a good bowl.
Definitely the shot.
Does make it harder for Shakiya. She now needs to get full contact on that jack and drag it back.
It's
Looks
not
like
a fair line.
Got sent it. Well, chance for an exclamation mark to be put on this game.
Yeah, she's put a few in the way for Mackenzie.
Well, they don't need to do anything outrageous here. Just get another one in there to build your margin because the game's already yours unless you do something silly. Pick up 2. So for the Jets fans, you'll be able to celebrate. They've picked up a 2, which means they will win this round 2 clash. And we'll go to a positive and be in with a great show of reaching the quarterfinals. We're not going to tell who's there until after the next round. But it is our last end, and they do lead by more than the shots available, but they do have to complete all ends in sectional play. Because there will be a countback. And we'll get one more chance to roll the jack. Now, if the hooter went now, we would actually complete this end because the jack had been rolled to commence the end, despite it being an improper roll. But the end has commenced. the last end of this round 2 girls pairs clash. It is Tiffanee and Mackenzie Wicks of Raymond Terrace 17 will take the victory over Mia Bowman and Shakiya Murray of Coonabarabran and Griffith X Services. Just a reminder, we'll be back 1:30 as our next scheduled round, which is boys pairs. Last year's champions, Cooper Appleby and Xander Weber. They're taking on the local team of Sam Sanderson and Daniel Smith, the Merimbula boys. Mia and Shakiya really would like to score a decent multiple on this end just to close that margin back and open up their chances for the next game where they'll need a victory to have any chance to get through.
He's probably looking to correct on her weight, if not beat those back 2 pink balls. She's in the area. It's a good correction.
She's holding 2. Six bowls to go in this game. There's a couple of games that will be cut a little bit short because they haven't got through their ends.
Mackenzie just pulling up a bit short there. Still there's a chance for the other 2 girls to pick up.
Shakiya just wants to get around the short traffic and get down to the jack. It's around this, she's a chance, but I don't think she's had the weight. The weight would have been another yard or and a half in that. Would have got around and nicely down to the jack. That's probably the story that between them, Mia and Shakiya probably played just a few too many short bowls. Raymond Terrace girls have just had the better, as shown on the scoreboard. Shakiya did almost pull off a great shot to make a decent count one end, but just slightly by a little high, jagged on their own.
It's honestly not a bad spot back there. It does cut out a few if Mackenzie does pick up that jack.
Well, good luck next round, Chelsea and Zoe, and no doubt, in my mind, we'll see you in the finals, just as a matter of where in the section you end up finishing.
Thank you very much.
I promised to say some nice things about your film on the stream, but I think it'll be Nick's turn. Shakiya's last bowl of this end, and will be completed this game. Just not quite got the speed required. But it is 1, 2, Mia and Shakiya to finish off the game. So thank you, Chelsea and Zoe.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
The end is expert commentary. We do hope you enjoyed this presentation from Bowls New South Wales. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe to our channel. But for now, it's a goodbye. We'll see you back at 1:30.